All right, viewers, it's all about the Vitality Restored Holistic Health and Healing Retreat, which is coming on the 18th to 30th November, right here at Cassie's Place. Here I am with Madam
Monsieur Kevin, Bat-Imedt.
Monsieur Kweku Andoh. Monsieur Kweku, please. You are dealing with graceful health. I saw a video of you last time. I was wondering. You mentioned your age. I was how is it possible? Please tell me, how do you do it?
You mean you stay in my looking the way that I'm looking?
Exactly.
Well, for, for one, for one, since 1964, I became vegetarian. I've been vegetarian since 1964, and then during the 70s, I became vegan.
Wow.
And then during the 90s, I started eating exclusively raw plant-based diet. And my my view on staying full of vitality
Yeah.
is basically what you tell yourself, how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
So if people want to feel healthy and feel, I don't want to use the term youthful,
Yeah.
but feel full
Bridge.
of
Yeah.
vitality and life.
Hmm.
They have to tell themselves that. In other words, my attitude is that I'm going to get old,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to getting old. I'm looking forward to being like 100,
Wow.
more than 100. I'm
Wow.
looking forward to that.
Wow.
But I'm not going to be elderly.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm going to be just like I am now.
Yeah.
I might even be a little slower,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to be elderly.
Hmm.
And always with the forward thinking.
Exactly.
And so, for an example, what I tell the young people,
Hmm.
because I'm always talking to the young people,
Hmm.
because the young people keep me in touch
Yeah.
with what's going on.
Exactly.
so, so I'll say, so what are you going to do? Let's say I'm going to a group of young guys,
Hmm.
and they're standing there talking. I'll go right in. So, what are you all talking about? And they'll look
Hmm.
and say, yeah, what are you all talking about? Oh, we're just talking about
Hmm.
school and the
Hmm.
class. Oh, okay. Just school and the
Hmm.
class? What are you doing in school?
Hmm.
Well, we're doing this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So when are you finishing? Well, I'm a junior
Hmm.
and he's a senior and he's a sophomore,
Hmm.
and we're just going to school every day. So
Yeah.
I said, that's great. Now, what are you going to do when you finish
High school.
school?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go into engineering.
Hmm.
Really, I think that's great.
Hmm.
What have you started doing to ensure that you go into engineering?
Hmm.
Well, I've been studying different things
Hmm.
and talking to people that are engineers. I said, well, that's great. And
Hmm.
what about you? What are you going to do? Me, I want to, I'm not sure, but I think I want to do IT.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you think you'll like that? I think so. All right. What about you? I'm not too sure.
Hmm.
What do you like doing? Well, I like doing a lot of things. Like I like doing music.
Mm-hmm.
I said that's great, but doing your music is going to take a lot of time
Exactly.
and a lot of who do you know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but in the meantime, you can develop a skill
Mm-hmm.
that you can use anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
I said, it'll take you about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you become a plumber?
Mm-hmm.
A plumber. I said, yes. I said, look at all the construction going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here in Ghana, look at all the construction going on.
Mm-hmm.
And what do they need? Plumbers. I said, if you decide to travel outside the country, the toilet gets stopped up, they don't have access to a plumber because it's the middle of the night.
Mm.
Guess who could help?
Plumber.
You, the plumber.
Yeah.
So he started saying, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I said, and in the meantime, you can also be working on your music.
Yeah.
So you have a skill that will pay your bills, give you funds, give you money, and you can develop your art.
Exactly. You master it.
Yeah. So he's, yeah, thank you. Yes. So now, when you get to be a senior, when you get to be an elder, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I said, now, this is what you really have to think about. Just like I asked you, what are you going to do when you finish school?
Yeah.
What are you going to do when you get old?
Yeah.
You have to know. You have to plan it. You can only do it when you plan it.
Exactly.
I said, because a lot of people, when they get old and they retire, and they're not really old when they retire, but they're older to retire, they haven't planned anything. And so they sit around, they may watch television, or they may just read the newspaper. They don't have much to do.
Exactly.
And they're bored because they don't have much to do.
Yeah.
I said, but just think about this. When you get to be 45, you need to know what you're going to do when you're 65. When you turn 65, you may have already decided, you know, I'm going back to school because I wanted to do such and such, but I never got the chance to do that. I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to study that. Or you might say, I think when I get to be 65, I'm going to write.
Yeah.
Because I've always wanted to take time to write.
Exactly.
But whatever it is that you have decided, you have planned it. So that when you get 65, you know what you're going to be doing and you just move right in.
Exactly.
When you turn 65, then you're looking at when I'm 75.
Yeah.
What am I going to be doing when I'm 75?
Yeah.
When I'm 75, I think I might organize groups.
Yeah.
When I'm 75,
Yeah.
I'm good with people.
Exactly.
I'm good with organizing stuff. That's
Exactly.
one of my strong points. I think I'll do that for a while.
Exactly.
I think I'll do that. And so, you know, when you turn 75, you're going to be doing that.
Exactly.
So now, what are you going to do when you're 80? Well, you know, I used to sing. And I've always enjoyed performing. I think that's what I'll do. When you're 80, yes, why not? I'll get my voice in shape and I'll start singing. I'll book myself in clubs and I'll perform.
Exactly.
Yes. And I'll decide how long I'm going to do it. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, but I'll do it. And in the meantime, and just listening to people and being able to watch a hip hop show.
All right.
And have my pick of who I like.
Exactly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's my favorite?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
And,
you
and
get
have
to
a
cherry pick it
discussion.
up. You get to cherry pick everything when you watch hip hop. Don't the aggressiveness and that energy. How do you feel when you watch it? Do you feel like, okay, I can still do that? What they are doing in the hip hop, like the the dance moves and all those stuff.
I can still do it.
Oh boy.
Hey, hey.
Okay, Mommy. So I'll ask you one question again. So clearly you have everything planned out, and they said you need to have a vision or a dream. And what I know is the difference between dream and reality is when you put in the effort. You dream it, you put in the effort, and then it become a reality. And so you had all this vision and dream planned right in your head and in your mind, and you've actually gradually put in the effort to get to this level, and you are dealing with health so strong. And I can see you want others to also benefit from that directly. I heard you are doing a program called Vitality Restored Holistic Health and Healing Retreat, which is coming on in November. Please tell me about that.
Oh, yes. That's one of my goals, to be able to do something like that, because I think it was during the 90s.
Yeah.
I did a tour, a bus tour. It was a 13-day bus tour,
Okay.
and it went from New York to New Orleans
Mhm.
through the South,
Mhm.
focusing on the Africanisms in the South.
Mhm.
The bus tour was very successful.
Yeah.
We had Professor James Smalls on
Wow.
that trip, and he was the historian.
Wow.
And we also had the trip uh, documented as a video.
Mhm.
Reverend Clemson Brown
Mhm.
and Remy
Mhm.
provided all of the 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 cameras, everything.
Mhm.
They handled the video,
Yeah.
the documentary,
Mhm.
and everyone years later would still from time to time call me up to tell me how much they enjoyed that video, because we went through so many states, and in one segment of it we stayed with the families in the small town,
Yeah.
and each person spent the night with a different family,
Exactly.
and then that brought more enrichment
Mhm.
to the event.
Mhm.
So years later I decided that I would do it again,
Mhm.
because the previous event I did it with a partner,
Mhm.
and this one I was just going to do it myself,
Mhm.
because I really, really enjoyed it. I
Exactly.
had gone to the bus company,
Mhm.
decided what bus I wanted to take,
Mhm.
um, called
Mhm.
venues, and some of them I had already used before, but
Mhm.
new venues,
Mhm.
because the new trip
Mhm.
was extended to
Exactly.
21 days. It was
Exactly.
going to be 21 days, and we were
Mhm.
going to go further into the South. We
Mhm.
were going to include Texas
Mhm.
and other states to make it really, really rich.
Yeah.
And again, focusing on the Africanisms in the South.
Mhm.
And then what happened? 9/11.
Whoa.
Yeah, so after 9/11, everything, was shut down,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
I just said, that's it. I'm not going to
Yeah. You invested more time.
push myself
Yeah.
there again,
Yeah.
because it's not going to happen now
Yeah.
the way the environment is with security, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So when I came to Ghana,
Mhm.
I said, why don't you organize a retreat to Ghana where you focus on the things that you do, which is healing. I'm a Reiki, I'm a holistic health and healing healing arts practitioner, and I've been involved in holistic health and healing for over 40 years.
Wow.
So I said I should organize a retreat that incorporates the holistic health and healing, and have people come to Ghana to participate and have other presenters. And I said to myself, I don't want it to be a place where you just go for having yoga and meditation, and it's just a quiet, relaxing 7 days or 10 days or whatever. I want it to be highly interactive. I want it to be exciting, and I want it to be a learning experience, so that when people come from so far, they take something back with them. Because if it's just yoga, meditation, and a few people maybe just speaking, but it's just basically something laid back where you can just relax. They can do that from wherever they are. They don't need to come hundreds of miles on an airplane to do that. So then I said, I'll make it eclectic and multifaceted. So I incorporated tours, and as well as speakers and workshops and training, so that when they leave rich. So for an example, when they come in, the retreat is going to be from the 18th of November to the 30th of November in 2024. And so when they come into Ghana, they have maybe 3 days to regroup. They're coming in on the 18th. And they'll stay at the hotel. They get themselves acclimated to the jet lag and everything. And then on the 21st, early morning, we head to Kumasi. When we get to Kumasi, we're going to be visiting the palace. We're going to be going to the villages that deal with the Dinka cloth and observe them working and making the cloth and participating ourselves. And then we will also watch them making shea butter, because somebody will coming down. They will come down from the north, and they will show us how they make the shea butter. Then we'll go to another village where they do the kente weaving, and we will observe them making kente cloth, and we again will have the opportunity to participate in making the kente cloth. Then somebody will also be showing us how they make the palm oil. So it's going to be a whole learning experience. And then we will have the naming ceremony, and the naming ceremony will be more like a party afterwards. We have food and drumming and dancing, and then we get ready to spend the night at the hotel there to be ready to leave early in the morning, about 4 a.m., to go to Cape Coast. And from Cape Coast, we'll travel to all of the places where the enslaved were brought, and we will experience what that energy felt like going to the castle, the Elmina Castle, and all the other places, and going to the river. So from there, we will leave to go traveling to the Volta. The Volta will be the main place for the retreat.
Okay.
And in the Volta is where we'll have the opportunity to do our workshops and listen to our speakers.
Yeah.
So, for an example, I will be teaching Reiki.
Wow.
And Reiki is a healing modality. It's non-invasive. You don't even have to remove your clothes.
Okay.
And it's a very powerful form of healing.
Yeah.
And so we will learn that, and people will leave with their certification to be Reiki practitioners.
Okay.
So once they go back to wherever they are from, whenever they feel ready, like they've worked on enough people on their own, once they have their certificate, then they can hang up their shingle.
Exactly.
They be a practitioner.
Yeah.
So they will also have an opportunity to learn first aid for asthma attacks, FAFA. FAFA is an emergency action plan, holistically based, that teaches people what to do when someone is having an asthma attack, even if there's no medication, even if there's no inhaler.
Yeah.
So it's like the CPR
Exactly.
for
Yeah.
asthma attacks. And it's based on a protocol that I developed over 35 years ago,
Wow.
based on my book called Golden Wings,
Golden Wings.
Holistic Approach
Okay.
to Managing Asthma.
Mommy, so if somebody wants to read that book, where would a person get that book currently?
They can get that book. They can go to the website, www.firstaidforasthmaattacks.
Okay.
That's attacks, that's with an S,
Okay.
asthmaattacks.com. And they can get the book there. It's an online book.
Okay.
And they can also get the book from Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon carries the book.
Yeah.
So they will be learning
Exactly.
the first aid for asthma attacks, and it's actually two trainings.
Okay.
There's the basic training for people that may have someone in their family or on the job. There's a couple of asthmatics, so they want to know what to do. And then there's the advanced. The advanced goes into depth in many other areas, but also they become certified to teach the basic.
Exactly.
So once they learn, take the advanced course, then they're able to set up a business, training other people in first aid for asthma attacks.
Wow.
So that's going to be another thing that course is going to be taught.
All right.
There will be T. Luna will be teaching aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is another healing, very valuable healing modality, utilizing essential oils. So she'll be teaching that. Dr. Baini. Dr. Baini is Ghanaian. He lives here in Accra, and he has a gut clinic.
Exactly.
He will be one of the presenters talking about having a healthy gut.
Okay.
And he will also be a consultant.
Okay.
In fact, all of the presenters will be given each of the participants who come to the retreat, they will receive a 30-minute consultation from each of the presenters.
Okay.
So Dr. Baini will be giving a consultation on iridology. And iridology is a modality, an assessment tool, where through the eyes you can assess how a person's health is.
Exactly.
And through that information, you can then help the person to improve their health.
Exactly.
And we have Dr. Chidi.
Dr. Chidi.
He
He's Nigerian,
is, yes, he's
All right.
Nigerian, but he's living in London.
Okay.
He is an internationally renowned physician.
Okay.
And in Nigeria, he is the person that the government comes to for support with
Okay.
or for help in maintaining the health
Okay.
of the country.
Yeah.
He has been on numerous television shows, and I'm not sure if he had his own show, but he has been. He's like a celebrity.
A celebrity,
He's like
medical
Dr.
practitioner.
Oz.
Yeah. Okay.
People come to him for health with health questions,
Yeah.
and he answers them. That's Dr. Chidi.
Okay.
And his whole concept when he presents is from a holistic perspective. And he's a surgeon.
Okay.
Working, he still works the ER whenever he has time.
Exactly.
And he's going to be one of our presenters, and it's going to be really exciting. And everyone will have a chance to have a 30-minute consultation with Dr. Chidi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be quite an exciting event.
Yeah.
We will also have a chef right here from Ghana who prepares plant-based foods, and he will be doing training and presentation on eating and preparing plant-based food.
Exactly.
So that's David Phoenix, Chef David Phoenix.
David Phoenix.
Yeah, he's going to be presenting. So it's going to be quite full, quite enriching. We will be staying here. You see this location here?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to be staying right here at Kazi.
Yeah.
And Kazi is the acronym for Kweku Andoh Sustainability Institute.
Okay.
You can see all the vegetation, all of the mountains in the background.
Yeah.
The food is organically grown. And they teach courses.
Yeah.
They teach courses on agriculture. They teach courses in managing water, how to direct water, channel water into your house, for an example. They teach herbal medicine.
Yeah.
They teach the usage and how to utilize and how to grow bamboo. You see all the bamboo structures. This is what we will be learning about. So specifically, what we will be taking, the courses that we're going to be taking, we're going to take 2 courses with Kazi. We're going to take the herbal medicine course. Everyone will have the opportunity to study herbal medicine at Kazi. And we will also take a course in bamboo. And one of the things that we're going to be doing, each person will be able to make his own cup, a bamboo cup.
Bamboo cup?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, their own drinking cup.
Wow.
So that's going to be very, very exciting. And when we finally leave, which is going to be such a sad time, because we're going to be not wanting to leave because we've been getting so much, but we have to leave. We will be heading back to Accra.
Okay.
Along the way, going back to Accra, We will continue with tours.
Exactly.
There is a museum
Yeah.
that we will be going to, an open air museum.
Yeah.
It's Nainke. I'm not sure the exact name, but it starts with an N. I think it's on the website.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Okay.
Go to the website. You'll see the name.
Please be on the Western. In Chin Chin.
That's the museum. Yes, that's the museum. Yes, yes. It's a powerful, powerful open air museum.
Yeah.
You've been there. You've seen it.
Yeah, I think I've been there once before.
It's powerful.
Exactly.
You see the carvings, the heads floating in the water, under the ground coming up, all of the statues, all of the paintings. It's a powerful, powerful open air museum.
Wow.
And it's relatively new. I think it's less than 5 years old. It's relatively new. And you experience watching them pound the fufu, making the fufu. Yeah. It's powerful.
Wow.
It's powerful. So on the way back to Accra, we'll be going there.
Yeah.
We will continue making stops. We will be stopping in Abri. Abri is a beautiful location right near Accra.
Exactly.
And with all of the plants and the little animals, and it's great.
Exactly.
And we will have an opportunity to stop at a vegan restaurant there where everything is plant-based. So we will be stopping there. And then from there, we're back on the bus going to the museum in Accra, going to the international...
Arts and there's Kwame Nkrumah Museum.
Yes, we'll be going
there.
Arts
Center.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be going there. We'll be going to
Dubois. Yeah, the Boys Center.
Yeah,
the Boys Center.
Yeah, the Boys Center. We'll be going there. And from there, I think how we're going to end the night is at Afritico.
Afritico.
Yes, yes,
yeah.
Where we will dance and have fun and have a party.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Wow.
And then everybody will go back to the hotel.
Wow.
And normally when you finish the retreat, because the retreat will be definitely finished.
Yeah.
But normally when people finish the retreat, they have to leave the next day.
Exactly.
You know, pack up to leave. But in our case, no.
Yes, sir.
The next day, you can just lay there in your bed and relax. If you want to go to the beach, you could go to the beach.
Exactly.
If you want to do some more shopping, you could do some more shopping. Whatever you want to do,
you do it.
You can just do it.
Exactly.
And then you go home the next day.
Exactly.
You plan to your when time you're leaving, so you be out for the next day.
Wow.
So it's totally rich and full. And I tell people, I say, if you have your passport and you have your visa, but you forgot to bring any money, or maybe you only got a couple of bucks in your pocket because you forgot to bring more money. You were rushing and you left everything home. Guess what? It won't matter because the whole trip is inclusive.
Wow.
So once you sign up and you pay for the trip, you paid for everything.
Oh boy.
So if you haven't got a dime,
you're free to go.
You're free. You will be able to freely participate in everything because you have already paid.
Wow.
So this is the beauty of...
Where would they get the place to sign on if you want to sign on?
Oh, they can go right to the website.
Okay.
When they go to vitalityrestored.com,
okay,
they can go directly to vitalityrestored.com.
Okay.
And then they'll see my whole website.
vitalityrestored.com. All right.
They'll see my whole website with all my healing arts and all. But when they go to the event page, That's where the whole retreat
It's going to
is
be.
laid out, and they can go right on the retreat
Yeah.
site and sign up and register for the retreat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the people living here in Ghana, you may know people in England.
Yeah.
You may know people in the US.
Yeah.
You let them know about it so they can come. And then they can come and visit you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you have plenty of time now
Mhm.
for them to get ready to be here for November 18th to the 30th.
Wow.
Yes.
This is very good. I would definitely like to be part of this. I will not lie to you.
I'm happy.
Yes, I would like to be part of it. And it's not only limited. Anybody anywhere in the world
Yes.
is welcome
Yes.
to be part of it.
Yes, you can be living in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You can be in Guinea. You can be in Morocco.
Exactly.
You can be in England.
Yeah.
You can be in France. You can be in Canada. You can be in the US. You can be in China. You can be in Japan. You are all free to come.
join. Wow.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to be part of it. I know you also want to be part of it. Right here at Cassie's place. This is a very beautiful environment. We'll be taking you around soon with a brother who is here. Mommy, we are grateful. All right, viewers. So here we are once again at Cassie's place. Yeah, you can see it right here. And I'm with my brother. Billy.
Yo,
Wagwan.
I'm blessed. Yeah.
So, what are we here for?
Well, again, you're welcome to
Thank
the
you.
Kweku Andoh Sustainability Institute, also known as KAZI.
Okay.
We are a research and training institute focused on sustainability from a indigenous African perspective.
Okay.
And we say that we're a marriage between an eco resort and a technical college.
Exactly.
So we train about sustainability, but we use the traditions of our ancestors when we talk about being good for the environment, being sustainable. So everything we do here is tied around how we can be at one with nature.
Exactly.
And so we're here now. This is just a diagram of what the institute looks like.
Okay.
This phase 1 is on 5 acres.
Okay.
So here we're standing actually near the reception.
Okay.
We have our bamboo pavilion here. We have our eco domes and our eco octagons where we have classrooms. We have our teaching kitchen. We try to grow 90 to 95% of the food that we eat here. We want it to come from the land.
Okay.
Everything we do here on the land is plant-based. So we cook nice vegetarian meals, fully natural, fully organic.
Wow.
We teach about eco building, using the earth to build. We teach about solar technology. This place is 100% powered by the sun.
Exactly.
We don't have ECG.
So it's off-grid.
Off-grid completely.
Okay.
We have 2 boreholes, one for our farm side, one for our residential. We have a well that we dug by hand. We also do things around bamboo.
Okay.
Bamboo crafts, bamboo construction. We also do trainings around irrigation, how we use our water sources, right? In addition to the medicinal herbs that our ancestors used, we also train here.
Okay.
And of course, as I mentioned, our organic food. So agriculture is a part of our training as well.
Okay.
So we offer these courses plus many more here at KAZI.
Okay. So why Cassie? Why Cassie? Well, before that, we'll be going around so that you take us around to see what you have around.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's
take a walk and we can talk about why is it that we have KAZI. First of all, KAZI is really a acronym for the Kweku Andoh Sustainability Institute.
Okay.
And Dr. Kweku Andoh was an ethnobotanist born here in Ghana in the central region. Who really was focused on the cultural and medicinal uses of herbs of his ancestors.
Okay.
He comes from a lineage of ancestors who were botanists. And so he continued in that tradition. So that the Kwame University of Science and Technology, the horticulture department was started by Dr. Andoh.
Okay.
At the request of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
Dr. Andoh later went on to the U.S.
Okay.
Introduced moringa to people in the U.S.
Okay.
And I met him in the late 2000s.
All right.
And learned from him before he passed away.
That is very good.
So when we came to Ghana, we wanted to honor him by naming this institute after Dr. Kweku Andoh. So here we are today.
Okay, then why did you choose the Volta region to do this?
Well, the Volta region is a region of natural wonders and natural resources.
Okay.
And the people live very much close to their traditions.
Yeah.
So we wanted to honor that. We also, beautiful landscape. You can see we're surrounded by mountains.
Yeah.
Ghana's tallest mountain is here, Afagato.
Yeah.
And Ghana's second tallest waterfall, Agbo, is also a part of this.
Agbo,
so this is, the environment is very good for the natural, sustainable lifestyle that we want to promote here at KAZI.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the reason. We also had a great relationship with this particular community.
Okay.
Because prior to building this community, we would bring youth from America to Ghana to learn and reconnect.
Okay.
And we would always come to this particular town called Liatiwote.
Liatiwote.
And the people always supported us. They always welcomed us with love.
Very good.
So we felt at home.
Oh, wow.
So that's why we wanted to.
When I was sitting here, I realized a woman and his daughter came around to greet.
Of course.
And said, okay, she's going to the farm. I was like, wow. That means they really support what you're doing.
Yes.
Wow,
we are part of the family.
Wow.
We're part of the community.
Wow. So why this architecture? Why?
So here we have our eco domes. And what we've done is combine the Mali.
Okay.
Because when you come here, you're free from the constraints of this industrial society.
Exactly.
You can come and get your HD view of nature.
Yeah.
You can come and listen to the music of the animals and the birds and the bees. So this is a place to reconnect with who you are and your African identity. Exactly. Come on in and let's look at this space.
Okay.
So here, this can either be for two people separate or we can have one room separate. But this is a chalet that's fully contained. We have our washroom, shower, all in one.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And inside, we also know that our showers here.
Wow. Do you have anything like heater? Or?
Yes, we have solar water heater. We have our shower, our toilet, and then we also have a storage closet here as well. Right?
Wow.
And then over here in our mini kitchen, we have our fridge. We have our stove, and we have fully equipped dishes so you can prepare your own plant-based meals.
Yeah.
Right? So this place is meant for those who are doing longer term stays.
Yeah.
They can come and enjoy their time here at the Institute while they take one of the courses.
Okay.
So we have 5 eco domes on campus as of right now.
Is it affordable?
Yes. Oh, by all means. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it includes your lodging, your food, as well as your course.
Okay.
So everything is included for you.
Everything is included.
Everything is included.
So where are we currently? Which part of the department?
So we are now in the solar car park.
Okay.
As I mentioned, Kazi is 100% off the grid. That means we're fully powered by solar.
Okay.
So under here, we're standing under 120 total solar panels on all of our car parks. Yes. So you can see all of this is solar. It just looks like a cover, but it's all solar. If you come under, you can see the wiring for all of our solar panels.
Okay.
We have 120 panels that gives us over 40,000 watts of energy.
Wow.
So we can power all of our equipment. We can power our machines, we can power our fridges, everything that we need. Wow. And so here is what we call our engine room.
Engine room.
This is where all of the solar energy comes and yes. We're going in the engine room and see more about it.
The assistant administrator for Kasi.
Okay.
And I'm supervising in the chef as well as supporting supervising in the kitchen as well as, supporting in the kitchen.
All right.
And this morning, this beautiful food that you see here, we have peanut porridge.
Okay.
And this is hash brown made from potatoes with some vegetables, sweet pepper, tomatoes, onions.
Okay.
And then we have our fruits, mixed fruits, mangoes, pawpaw. Some people call it papaya with pineapples. We have a side of chocolate pancake. The difference is we added cacao, which is made from Ghana. We produce it from cocoa.
Okay.
So we just want to promote people to use our resources, and that's why we decided to incorporate the chocolate, the cocoa powder into our pancake. If you observe, most people make their pancakes plain and it's always white.
Exactly.
But ours is chocolate pancake.
Wow. Thank you very much. What other menu do you have here when it comes to Kasi's place?
So Kasi is plant-based, or we would say a vegan place. And so most of our meals are without meat. And we try as much as possible to let people enjoy the meal, because there is this myth that if you don't have meat, like fish and all that in your food, the taste of your food won't be good. But we are rewriting the story and telling people that you can have a good meal, a fabulous meal, even without those, even without having meat and all. So most of our meals are plant-based, and we have foods such as red, and then you can add your avocados to it. It's a healthy way of adding fat to your meal. We also have meals such as Let me
Bambara
see.
beans.
The bambara beans is also is similar to red. The
Exactly.
difference is the beans,
Yeah.
the type of beans that you're using.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about more of that.
Your office.
Yes.
You are the assistant administrator, as you said.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's going on over here? We have some nice, laboratory over here. So.
Oh, he said laboratory. Hello, everyone. I'm Princess Akria, and you're welcome to the Kweku Andoh Sustainability Teaching Kitchen. And on my left, we have our chef. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Grace, the chef here.
Okay.
Grace, okay.
So we'll go back to Grace. Welcome to Kweku Andoh Sustainability Institute, where we connect you to motherland. We connect individuals to eating healthy, staying healthy, and also staying away from monosodium, glutamate, spices, and artificial flavoring. In our kitchen, we are 100% plant-based.
Okay.
As you can see, I'll take you.
Yeah.
We just finished preparing one of our meals.
Okay.
Which is a local meal in Ghana.
Okay.
We have a
Red.
for lunch.
Okay.
And you're gonna see it later on.
Right.
But this is
Red.
red.
What is it made out of?
It's made from cowpea. Now the difference between our red is that the one that is made locally out there is made with palm oil.
Palm oil. So in local name, what is it called?
Gobe.
Okay.
So this is gobe. But as you can see, the gobe here is not the red you see out there.
Yeah.
It's made with coconut oil.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also we have soup here. Someone may be thinking, what this looks like light soup.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not light soup. This is made from. Let's talk to our chef. Can you just give us? Yes.
Okay, so this is our soup, which is made from pumpkin, which is the base, and coconut milk.
Okay.
We have pumpkin in there, carrots, onion, tomatoes, and other vegetables that you can
Okay.
make our soup.
Okay, so that's what you use for it.
Yes. So
right.
I'm gonna stir it so you don't look at it. This is not light soup. As you can see, we have it's a vegetable soup, and the base is made from pumpkin. With coconut
milk. Okay, that is very good. And you have some nice stuff over here.
Yes. So come over. We are promoting sustainable lifestyle, and as you can see, we are trying to stay away from plastic use. And so these wood are made from neem tree.
Neem tree?
Yes.
Wow.
Neem tree. They help to preserve your food. Yes.
Okay.
It helps preserve your food, as well as you can see that this is fresh, and also is air open. So it means that as you store your food in these bowls, you are preserving your food.
So you don't need fridge to preserve the fruit.
Not that you don't need fridge to preserve your fruits or your food. You can use fridge, but it's a temporary way of preserving your food.
Yeah.
You don't have to put this in the fridge.
Yeah.
But at a point when it starts deteriorating, it depends on how long you keep it out.
Exactly.
If you need to put it in the fridge, you can put it in the fridge.
Wow.
But the point here is that these wood are made from neem tree.
Exactly.
And also it helps keep the insects away from your food.
Because of the neem.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. And also we maintain it using neem oil.
Okay.
And so the scent from the oil also drives away the insects from destroying your food.
Wow, this is very good. So this can last forever, isn't it?
Yes, this is a permanent or long-term investment. If you get this in your kitchen, you're not gonna think about I need to replace my storing bowls. This is for forever, as ever.
It comes right here in Ghana.
Yes, it's made from Ghana.
Wow.
It's made from Ghana. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
These are very beautiful, very nice kitchen. So when people come to class, how do they? How does the process goes?
Yes. So as we mentioned, this is the teaching kitchen.
Yeah.
And so the kitchen itself is very big. to host about 30 students in at once. And we have spaces, we have our counters where students, we have tables, we have chairs here also for them where they can sit to take, notes as the class is going on.
So have you have some placards here? What does it?
Yes. So they said if you don't know the purpose of a thing, you abuse it, right? Abuse is inevitable. So these are guidelines for some of us, for our students. We have here, we have ackee, we have aubergine, we have avocados, we have bananas, we have black eyed peas. That this is what we use to prepare the red. And some of these crops are grown from our farm. I will take you there afterwards. 100% organic agriculture. We have turmeric. We grow turmeric also on our farm. We grow ginger on our farm. We grow bananas. We grow plantains.
So almost 80% of all the food is grown here.
Yes. So we are looking forward to getting to a place where it's 100% farm to table. We harvest our produce and it goes straight
To the table.
into the table. So into the kitchen and then to the table.
All right.
Yes.
That is very good.
Yes.
Oh, Kia, you are really doing a lot over here.
Thank you.
So this place is dedicated to Dr. Sebi.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That is very good. Of course, if you know Dr. Sebi, you know that he's all about healing. Natural healing. Exactly.
Plant-based cuisine. Raw eating and all. So one thing I want to also bring to our attention is in our kitchen, I mentioned earlier on, we don't season our meals with MSGs as well as artificial flavors. So we do natural herbs and spices. Yes, there is a proverb that says, eat food as your medicine and medicine as your food. So when you add or incorporate these herbs and spices into your meals, you are healing your body. The more you eat them, the more you heal yourself. They are all preventive ways to sicknesses and diseases.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sepia. So we will definitely catch up again. We'll take around, still look around what's going on the other side of the compound. Thank you very much for turning us around.
Thank you, King.
Kitchen.
Thank you, King.
All right.
Thank you for coming around.
Thank you, too.
All right. See you and bye.
What do you have for the world?
I would say that, we should be intentional about our health. And when we talk about our health, it's not just about your physical health. We talk about your mind, your soul, your body. And one way that you can take care of your body is in relation to your food.
Exactly.
So you should be mindful. You should have that mindful habit of eating. You don't just eat whatever comes your way.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. And we'll catch up.
All right.
All right. Okay. Health and Healing Retreat, which is coming on November 18th to 30th of November 2024. And I'm here with the coordinator who is in the name of Kweku Andoh. He is the coordinator for the program, which is being organized by Miss Yo Kevin. Yes, she is the main organizer of the Vitality Restored Holistic Health and Healing Retreat. So, bro, how are you doing?
Yeah, fine. We're blessed.
Thank you very much. How is the program going to be like?
Oh, it's going to be once in a lifetime experience. As the titles say, it's all about health and revitalizing your health. Working on yourself. Because health is the greatest asset that we have. So we invest in so many things in our life, buy cars, spend money on champagne, perfume and stuff. But what goes into our body, how our body manifests, that's about health, you know. So we're expecting people who are progressives in life, people who want to live a high quality life, to come out on the tour and come and experience what it is to be out here, these beautiful surroundings. And to follow us as we go around Ghana to visit, different places of interest and historical significance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what should the people expect that very day?
I mean, they should expect a fully packed itinerary.
Okay.
Very full days because there's so much to do, so much to see, so much to learn. So they're going to be required to, stick to timing so that we don't inconvenience others, because the whole day, has been itemized and the itinerary has been booked ahead. So everyone's alignment with timing allows the bus to leave on time. When we say we're meeting for breakfast at that time, it allows them to clear up for the next lunch and so forth. Don't forget there's a backup staff who's going to be cooking for us and organizing transport and security. So the more we coordinate and cooperate, the smoother the whole thing will go. But personally, each guest should just make sure that they take personal responsibility for their timing. So if it's 8 o'clock breakfast, you make sure you're there for 8, so we don't have to chase you, and then you don't delay the bus, and the day goes according to schedule. Because it'll be over within a snap of a finger. They say time flies when you're having good time.
Exactly. Time definitely flies when you're having a good time.
Yeah.
So as you heard from the horse's own mouth, he said you need to watch to keep on time. That is the most important thing, to keep the whole program going and have it smoothly as well too. So aside that, what other aspect of it are you coordinating aside the timekeeping and
Well, there's a lot of coordination that goes into a tour. So you see, so the experience is for you to come and experience it, but behind the scenes, so much goes on to make sure that you're eating on time. People with specific dietary needs, make sure that the kitchen is aware of those. Accommodation needs, transport, somebody needs something in their room. So there's a lot of background work that goes into coordinating it so that the guest goes away with a good experience. Because after all, it's about the experience you have and going back with a positive message. So we'll be behind the scenes, acting as a tour guide when we get to places, giving you some historical perspectives on venues and the history of different places as we pass through. And then coordinating the back work, making sure that everybody is on time and your schedules for personal appointments are done. That sort of stuff.
So aside that, if someone wants to privately, maybe out of the schedules and all those that want to do something else, how would the coordinator come in?
Well, all those extracurricular activities can be arranged. Somebody may have a specific preference in discovering a little bit more about Ghana in a certain area. I know that there's a last day, which is a free day for everyone. So that day, if you let us know in advance, we can try and arrange, especially if it's within the geographic zone that we are, for you to see or learn about something or shop at a certain place, get some specialty items. But it's going to be a fun experience. Everybody should just come with an open mind and an attitude to have fun. And to celebrate life. And I mean, what I want to say is that I encourage everyone who is watching this, you live in the Caribbean, you live in the US or in Europe, especially an African of African descent who left here, one of their ancestors left these shores in the greatest of misery and started a life abroad, that you returning are the one holding the victory flag for your family, all your ancestors before, and then all of those who are going to come from you in future, that you are the ambassador of their line. And so it is dignifying for you to come home and stake your flag here, that I came back after all the horror of 400 years. Who knows who would have come back home through the experiences. So I encourage you that it's a journey that everyone must make in their lifetime, especially if you're of African descent living abroad. You must come home. You must connect with who you are. Even if they say there's a proverb that if a cat has kittens in the oven, it doesn't mean that they're biscuits. So you must come home and experience who you are as a true African. And this is the perfect tour for you. Everything has been done in that way that you come and experience that before you go.
So another question I would like to ask, is it possible for you to run us through the various itinerary?
Well, I know that when they arrive, they'll be going to Kumasi. You arrive in Accra, obviously, and then go to Kumasi. Kumasi, there's lots of attractive, places to visit. The Manshia Palace and its museum, and you get to see the KGTR markets and the cultural center, the Kente weaving, which is the traditional, very colorful cloth that is distinctively known to Ghana.
Yeah.
And then also, when we leave Kumasi, we'll go by road down towards Cape Coast, passing through Dasim Manso, slave baths. This is where the ancestors had their last baths before going to the coast.
Yeah.
So it's a very spiritual experience to experience coming back home. And then we'll continue down to Cape Coast, where we'll go to Kakum National Park. And there's a canopy walkway in the tropical forest. That's also something very nice and nice experience.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the Elmina dungeons. People sometimes refer to them as castles, but they were actually dungeons. And, a lot of wrong went on in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's something that everyone has to come back home and experience. So that's going to be one of the highlights of the tours, going to the dungeon and listening to the story. Immersing yourself in that experience of what it is that someone sacrificed for you to be here.
Exactly.
And then when you go home, you can spread the word to kill the ignorance about Africa and understand that you've also found your home. So from the Cape Coast Castle, we'll have a packed lunch and then head straight to Accra. And probably have a packed evening lunch and evening dinner in Accra and head straight to this paradise in the Volta.
In the Volta region.
Which is the Kweku Andoh Sustainability Institute.
Okay.
And that's
This is
located that's Kasi for short. It's located at the base of Afajato, which is the tallest freestanding mountain in Ghana.
Yeah.
The tallest point in Ghana is actually where the Vli Falls
is,
but that is part of the Togo range, so it's not considered the tallest mountain.
Yeah.
But yes, you wake up the next morning in this paradise with all these flowers and plants, and then you have the 2 days of the actual conference where people will be taken through modules of aromatherapy and Reiki, and also herbal tours.
Okay.
As you can see from our surroundings, we are in the middle of a forest.
Exactly.
There's so many medicinal herbs, spices that you'll be taught by the indigens, their uses, how to prepare them, and all that. So it's a very intensive, packed tour, educational and entertainment at the same time.
Wow. And I heard some doctors will be speaking, as well as consultation as well will be going on. And other stuff. So all these components are all part of the package.
Yes, that's all part of the package. And everybody will get to have a consultancy, one-on-one consultancy with the healers, and then to learn how to heal yourself.
Exactly.
We all know what it's like when you're feeling miserable. So if you can learn something about how to enhance your well-being, then you're investing in yourself. So all the more reason why you should come.
That is more very, very important. So where would they be able to access, you if they want to get in touch and do their booking?
That'll be the website.
Okay.
The website, they can just go straight to the website that is located on the screen.
Yeah.
And that will give you a one-stop shop of all the information, contact information, and details are there.
Okay.
The most important thing is to pay attention to the dates for booking your registration. There's, I think, there's a limited spacing. Obviously, we can't bring everybody here.
Yeah.
There's limited space on the bus, but there'll be deadlines for the deposits. So pay attention to those deposits, the dates, and make sure that you send in your deposit by a certain date so we keep a seat for you.
Okay.
But
the earlier the better.
The earlier the better.
Yeah.
It will fill up very fast.
Exactly.
There's limited accommodation here, but it's very, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Camping facilities under the bamboo. There's the chalets, which are self-contained with kitchen, everything as you saw. And then we also have the dorms and the guest house. So there's ample room and lush vegetation all around. Excellent food.
Yeah.
excellent plant-based food.
Exactly.
So by the time you go back to America, you may want to be relocating to Ghana
Quickly,
because your body has been given a dose of the highest vitamin C and the highest vitamin D, sunlight and history, knowledge and everything.
Wow.
We'll be expecting that some of you may not go back.
That's very good. So would they have access to go to the nearby waterfalls?
Yes, certainly. The waterfalls are about a 45-minute hike from where we are.
Okay.
So normally for that we leave early in the morning.
Okay.
Use the fresh, cool morning to get there. You can also climb Afajatu.
Yeah.
That one too. We depart here by about 5:36 in the morning.
Yeah.
Pass through the forest zone and then climb up. Have a celebration on the top.
Wow.
And then come back down before the heat of the day.
Wow.
There's also drumming lessons, as well as the herbal tour. And anybody interested in learning to cook particular traditional dishes, that can also be arranged.
Arranged as well too. So whilst having access to all of this, they'll be having access to full-time history, real lifetime history as well too.
Yes, the full time. So on the bus, myself as well as others on the bus will be guiding you on the significance of the towns we're passing through, specific cultures about the people, food. A whole lot to learn.
Wow.
A whole lot to learn. So
all in that package.
All in that package. So it's very affordable. It's got accommodation, you know, your food, your ground transportation.
Yeah.
So you just take care of your air ticket and come. And I mean, think about it. We use money to buy things like champagne and expensive clothes. If you want to count this as a experience in your life, it's worth investing in. So every month, put some small money aside. Before you know it, you've gotten your money ready, and you're on the flight. The plane is taking off to Ghana.
Exactly. So what about security?
Well, this is a very secure environment.
Okay.
And we're going to make sure that everything is provided, you know, to make sure that the experience is fun.
Exactly.
And so security naturally comes in that.
Exactly.
Ghana is a very relatively safe country anyway. But there's always the normal safety precautions of every visitor. You just don't overexpose yourself. You know, you practice the same normal security precautions, making sure you know where your valuables are, and you know, locking your baggage and stuff like that. But this is a very secure environment. We're in the middle of a forest.
Yeah.
So there's no one who's going to take any of your stuff here.
Exactly.
I'm sleeping in a tent under the bamboo there, and my valuables are in my tent.
Yeah, that is very good.
No one is going to worry you.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I look forward to being part of this very, very interesting program. And please, wherever you find yourself in the world, this is where to be on the 18th of November to 30th November. Just go to the website, which is located right on the screen or in the description column, and then, you know, click on it, go to the events site, and you'll see every information. All right, viewers, so here we are, and it is still all about the Vitality Restored Holistic Health and Healing Retreat, which is coming on November. And we are here with the transport manager or director, who is in the name of Eric. Eric, please introduce yourself to our humble viewers.
My name is Eric Autry, and I'm in charge of transport during the retreat. Yep.
Transport, huh?
Yep.
So how is the transport going to be handled that very day?
It's, we are going to pick the foreigners from the airport straight to the hotel in Accra.
Okay.
And that is inclusive. It's part of the fare.
The package.
Package, exactly.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it's part of the package. And when everybody is in Accra, and we are going to organize a bus to take them to various destinations, which is maybe Forest Bureau for them to change their currency, and after that we take them back to the hotel.
Okay.
Yes, and from there, you know, from there
the various itineraries.
Yeah.
You will be the one to guide them and take them through the other processes.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to like maybe do something out of the schedule, how would it be like maybe get the transport to a particular place for his or her own private stuff?
Yeah, in situation like this, I can organize the transport, but it's not part of the fare.
The package. Okay.
You understand? So it comes with its own package.
Okay.
So if you want to maybe go around the city and see one or two sites for yourself, I can organize a car for you.
Okay.
Yes.
So that one you can organize a car
Yeah.
and a tour guide as well too.
Yeah.
And that is going to be extra cost, but not part of the package.
Yeah.
All right. So you hear him rightly as he said. All you need to do is to prepare yourself. Once you book yourself on the website, that is for you. But anything out of that, you are going to take care of it. But all you need to do is to get your luggage, get in a plane, get to Ghana, they pick you up, and then take you to the various destination that is assigned. So we spoke to the coordinator earlier, and the transport manager has also confirmed all the itinerary. So we will be waiting for you. Eric, what do you have to say to the world?
I would prefer. I would love if everyone can come. Actually, it's a limited space though. But
Okay.
if you're a if you're a lover of nature,
Yeah,
I would advise you come and see for yourself.
exactly.
You have no idea how beautiful this place is.
Yeah.
So you can come around and see for yourself.
At Cassie's place,
Cassie, yeah.
heaven on earth, where all the mountains are surrounded, beautiful waterfalls. I bet you should be here. So I'm your king, which is still the king again, and I'm out like that.